It is shop update day, so I've got some yarn to skein, I've got some yarn to photograph and edit, and then get it all up on the site. And I'm hoping to be done by at least 1 o'clock so I can relax because it is Friday and I did not get a break yesterday at all. So it would be great just to kind of have some downtime to finish my dress in the background and, you know, just get some knitting in because later on I'm meeting up with some friends for dinner and it should be a lot of fun. So I'm just happy it's Friday and I've got to go put some makeup on and wake up and get to work. So my shop is completely updated. It's scheduled to publish at 7 p.m. tonight, so fingers crossed it all goes well because I will be out to dinner with friends later on. But I will keep an eye on it and make sure everything goes smoothly. It should. But Dennis actually has an office holiday party tonight, so it works out perfectly that I'm able to get together with some friends tonight. So that should be fun. But in the meantime, I have about 2.5 hours to kill before I have to head out. So I'm going to use that time to get some knitting done. And this morning, I actually cast on a new hat, like you do. So I wanted to make a matching pair. I wanted to make a matching hat to go with my fleece and sea mittens that I'm still working on. But I was craving kind of like an instant gratification knit, if you will. And I stumbled upon this one pattern on Ravelry. It was totally free, but it aligns perfectly with my interests because it is a replica of, it's called the Mary Margaret Tam, and it was created after a hat that Mary Margaret or Snow White was wearing on the show Once Upon a Time, which, if you're not familiar, is one of my favorite TV shows to watch, binge watch. I feel like the Quince & Co. yarn that I'm using for my fleece and sea mitts, here it is, I already cast it on, it's fingering weight, but it is like a slightly heavier fingering weight, so I think it could pass as sport weight almost. The pattern says to cast on 164 stitches, but I was doing that and it just seemed like a really, really wide brim to have for a hat. And then I checked the notes and sure enough, a bunch of people said the same thing. 164 stitches was way too many stitches and a lot of people just went ahead and cast on 140. So that's what I did. So yeah, I'm just going around and around. I have about like another inch of ribbing to go before I hit the lace portion, and yeah, but otherwise I'm trying to think what else. I don't think I'm gonna get any sewing done today just because I'm a little exhausted from taking photos, running around, staring at a computer. I just need something to relax to right now. So knitting it is, but something else came in the mail today. And you might, if you follow my podcast, this might look a little familiar. I believe like a year and a half ago, I purchased a cross stitch from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and a lot of people have already made this one. It's the Tea Time cross stitch. And I started this project a while ago, as I mentioned, and here's where I got with what I cast on. Not very far. And when I purchased the fabric I actually purchased this from the Cottage Needle on Etsy, and I wasn't aware about like stitch count and everything and how to, you know, differentiate between the different types of fabrics. And I purchased a 40 CT, which apparently is very, very fine fabric, and it was really hard, as it was like pulling teeth, like just working on this. So obviously I let it fall to the wayside, and finally I saw a couple of podcasts where people actually had worked on their Tea Time cross stitch, and I think it was who was it? Oh, totally blanking. Cat Sandwich Fiber. She posted on her Instagram feed. She actually had hers all done and it was nicely framed, and it's like, I really want to finish mine. So I hopped back onto the Cottage Needle and purchased some more fabric, more appropriate fabric, and this just came today. And guys, the packaging is adorable. Look at that. It's just so pretty. I haven't opened it yet because it literally just came in the mail. But she included this little tiny, oh, it's like a little polymer clay birdhouse, or yeah, little, let's see if you can see that. Just just a little birdhouse ornament, really, really cute. And then she also includes, I remember the last time I ordered this, she just includes a little embroidery needle. So there's her logo, in case you're curious. And then, yeah, the fabric, which is all nicely wrapped up and so cute. Yes, this is way much better than what I was working with. It's the same type of fabric. The let me see if you can see that. Yeah, I can actually see the holes where I actually have to stitch in. But whereas my the fabric that I was using was 40 CT, this was what was it? A 32 CT count, and it's by Crystal Run, hand dyed, counted cross stitch fabric. So yeah, and then I also ordered some backup embroidery floss because I don't know how much I have left over from the other one. I know there were several mistakes, but here they are. So yeah, I'm super excited to work on that, and you know, I don't know when I'm going to actually start it, but hopefully soon, maybe during my little vacation that I'm gonna take. So I'm very excited to finally have a little cross stitch mojo back because it is a fun, you know, nice little alternative craft to work on, you know, when you're in a knitting slump or spinning slump and the like. So yeah, that's another project that I'm excited to work on. Okay, I'm about to head out to meet some friends for dinner. Clearly there was not enough hours in the day, so I barely got any knitting done, but I did make it to a mailbox, mailed some Christmas cards and some packages, and we're good, we're a go. And I'm gonna head out the door because otherwise I'm just gonna be running late.
Oh, come on, Eric. Okay, I'm in. There we go. We made a thing.
It's ribbed.
It's, yes.
It's quite nice paper.
That is a real...
That's tentacle.
Yeah.
Play, ladies.
Hi. You guys, I brought a drone. We can just like hover. Yeah.